Well, hello everybody and welcome to this Monday edition of Lunch Break Live. Real talk about obesity, food addiction, recovery, and what's really eating you. I am Carrie De La Cruz coming at you today from a sunny Southern California day. And as you can tell by the surroundings behind me here, I am not in my office. I'm actually live on site at my printer, and they set me up in the customer lounge and said, sure, go ahead and do your show. So I didn't want to miss out, you guys. I have stuff to talk about. Now, just like Friday, I'm doing this without a net, okay? I don't have any notes in front of me. I just have some thoughts. So I'm going to hope that I'm able to put them together in a meaningful way, and you guys will follow my logic. So anyway, I see lots and lots of hearts flying by from my mama. And I'm not sure who else is here because I don't have my glasses on and I'd be squinting if I look. So anyway, and thumbs up too. So anyway, you guys. All right. So today's show is called Why Fight It? What's that all about? All right. But before I get into the subject at hand, I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a post that I put on my wall this morning. Okay. And basically it was, if weight loss surgery or if surgery doesn't make you stop overeating, what makes you think a pill will? That's essentially it. And that's not an attack, a criticism. That's not me being mean or snotty or snarky. No, this is my logic at work here saying, look, you guys, think about this for just a minute, okay? If you choose to treat your obesity, whatever method you choose to treat your obesity, okay, if that method works while you're using that method, then it works. It stops working when you stop using that method, right? So many of us get to this point, for surgery where we are super morbidly obese, we're deadly obese, okay? And so we look at surgery and we say, this is my last chance. This is my final chance. This is going to what? Fix the problem. This is going to fix everything for me. And then I don't have to worry about it again. And many of us choose a procedure which we believe will do for us what we haven't been able to do for ourselves. I did it. I'm raising my hand here. I chose gastric bypass as my bariatric procedure of choice because I said, I need something to stop me from eating too much sugar, from eating too much, fat, from overeating, from eating cookies and candy and all the things I love. I need that. So I'm going to have gastric bypass surgery that will stop me. And okay, maybe it's true for a while in the beginning, especially when the pouch is fresh and new and so very small and, there's pain involved in eating too much and, you're getting used to eating slowly and all that stuff. And maybe if you dump, which is not throwing up necessarily, I know, or having diarrhea. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I hear the word dump. What does that mean? The sugar, the fat, whatever it is, dumps into your bloodstream directly, is not processed in your stomach or anywhere else. And so you feel all the effects of that sugar or that fat at one time, and you feel like garbage, okay? Your heart palpitates, let's say you sweat, you just feel like you want to die, and you curl up into the fetal position, maybe, whatever it is, right? And so if you experience that, the idea is, oh, I'll never do that again. And okay, for some people, that's true. For some people, that near-death experience, if you will, was curative enough that they don't do that again. And they change their behavior, okay, because they don't like the consequences of their behavior. All right. For me, I am apparently a very slow learner because I don't care how many times I was curled up in a ball in the fetal position telling myself, I want to die. I will never do that again. 5 minutes after I was feeling better, I was ready to do it again. Quite often, I did it again. So in other words, the surgery did not stop me from doing what it was that I was going to do. And dumping syndrome didn't stop me from doing what it was I was going to do. Okay, maybe it slowed me down. So this is my point, okay? I chose surgery to help me treat my obesity. And when you are morbidly obese, it is the tool of choice for many, many people, because doctors know that our bodies are going to fight us very hard. And when we get out to about 3 months or 6 months, our bodies are going to fight back and say, now, wait a minute, I'm not done with all this weight. And so we use something like surgery, which is a very heavy stick to beat this problem with, okay? So that's why we use it. And it is very beneficial. It is very successful. And I am grateful every day that I had that tool available to me that I could use to treat my obesity, okay? So the point of what I wrote on the wall is this. I hear a lot of people, I'm going to say even a majority of people who regain their weight. And they say, okay, oh my gosh, I regained my weight. I had surgery. What am I going to do? I'm going to start drinking this drink because it's a blood sugar issue. That's what it is. My blood sugar, if my blood sugar didn't crash, then I wouldn't overeat. So yes, that's what I need. I need to help my blood sugar. And then they help their blood sugar. And then what? They eat again. Because we're feeding what's eating us. You know, by and large, you guys, we don't eat because we're hungry. Certainly on the list of the top 10 reasons I ever ate too much, because I'm hungry, didn't even make it on that list of 10 reasons. I'm lucky if it was in the top 100. You know, I ate, you've heard me talk about it before. I ate because I was breathing. I ate because I was vertical. I ate because I took a shower today, which tells you I ate all the time. You know, I ate because I was happy. I ate because I was sad. I ate because everyone else was eating. I ate because it looked good. I ate because I wanted it. I ate because I'd never tried it before. Do you see what I'm saying? Show me a pill. Just show me a pill, a drink, a patch, a shake, a program that is going to stop me from eating in response to all of those things. Is there a pill to stop me from being vertical? Well, maybe something to knock me out. Okay. But then when I come to, I'm going to want to eat again. You know, is there a pill to stop me from being happy? Well, maybe if I stop taking my antidepressants, that'll help. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Why are we looking for an external tool over and above something as powerful as surgery to do for us what we must do for ourselves? We must use the tool that is at hand. And if it is a weight loss program, which really shouldn't be called a weight loss program, if you ask me, it should be called a gaining your health program, whatever it is, okay? Because weight loss is part of it, but it is not the entirety of it. And that is why we don't magically have these perfect lives when we lose weight. And that is why we start to eat again, because we realize our happiness wasn't tied to our weight loss at all, okay? So that is the point. Boy, I miss having my stand to stand my phone up on. That is the point of my message out there, is I want to encourage you guys to think about what it is that you're saying. If you're asking for a pill, if you're asking for something external or something on the side that will make you do what it is that you're not willing or don't believe or are tired of doing yourself. Don't look for a pill to do what it is you need to do, because you're just going to find misery again. You know what you need to do. That's what I talk about here every day. You need to make healthy food choices, okay? You need to exercise regularly. You need to take care of yourself and take your vitamins. And you need to hang out with healthy people who are doing healthy things. And you need to get support. And maybe you need to talk to a psychologist. You need to get therapy and counseling, whatever. And guess what else? If it is that you find that you're dealing with food addiction, then you need to treat that addiction. And that is kind of a part of what I wanted to talk about today. Why fight it? Okay, and these two things go hand in hand, the disease of obesity and the disease of food addiction, or any addiction for that matter, but specifically I am very familiar with food addiction. I used to say, and I hear a lot of people still say, that they struggle because it's a daily battle, okay? It's a daily battle with X, whatever their nemesis is, whatever their enemy is, right? It's their enemy. It's their, it's evil. You know, it's something they have to fight every day. You know, insert whatever that is, whether it is, you know, cupcakes or candy, whether it's potato chips, whether it's alcohol. whatever it is, too much food, too much of the wrong food, whatever it is, they talk about how it's a constant battle. They have to fight it. They have to fight the urge. And how often do they lose that battle? Well, pretty much every time, until they decide they're not going to fight it anymore. Now, what on earth could I possibly be talking about when I say not fighting it anymore? Okay. You've heard me talk about Akabono, my sumo wrestler. That's what I call my addiction. He is a sumo wrestler. And the reason I came to that conclusion is, sumo wrestlers are big, 400, 500 pounds. And they're strong and they're nimble. They know what they got to do in the ring to take out their opponent. And guess what? Even when you have two sumo wrestlers of, equal weight and skill, ability, training, the whole thing in the ring at the same time, one of them is going to lose. So they are perfectly matched. They are skilled. They have practiced. They are ready for the battle. They are ready for the fight. And they're in the ring, but one of them is going to lose every time, even though they were ready to fight the battle. Now, I want you to put me in the ring with one of those sumo wrestlers. I clearly do not have the weight on my side. Okay? I don't have training. I don't have the ability or the experience of being a good sumo wrestler. So when I get in that ring, what makes me think I'm going to be able to win? Because I never have before? Because I've got to win eventually? Because this time will be different? Well, let me tell you, every time I said yes to something that is on my food abstinence list, my sobriety list now, every time I said yes, it was me saying, yes, Akabono, I will get in the ring with you and I will fight you. And then I would say, and this time I will win because I said so. That's why. I will win because, I know I never have before, but, I have to win, right? Okay, that's what I did. And guess what happened? Every single time I lost. Okay, maybe there was the occasional, Akabono threw out a hamstring and he had to leave the ring, but I didn't beat him. I didn't take him out, right? He just left. Or he said, I'm not going to fight you, you two little whatever. So maybe I won one round, whatever, right? The point is, I would try to convince myself every single time that if I started this thing, this piece of cake, this cupcake, this candy, this box of candy, whatever it was, if I started, I would stop. If I get into the ring with Akabono, I will win. Logically speaking, why would I think I could win? Why would I think I could beat Akabono? Why am I entertaining my addiction? Why am I volunteering to get into the ring with my addiction, which is a sumo wrestler, and claim that I am going to win because I wanna? That's just crazy. That's illogical and it doesn't make any sense. Okay? So, at some point, this thought process, this thought entered my mind. And I realized, why do I think I can beat him? Because I was beating myself up every time I lost. Why would I do that? It's silly. Why did I think I could win? And when I didn't win, why did I beat myself up and say, Carrie, you're a loser. You're stupid. I can't believe you couldn't beat him. I can't believe I thought I could beat him. Really, right? Okay, so we've established that if you get into the ring with a sumo wrestler, you will lose. Even if you're another sumo wrestler, there is an opportunity for you to lose, okay? All right, so if that is the case, and if we know we are going to lose when we get into the ring with our addiction, why do we get into the ring in the first place? Okay, now, next part I want you to think about. You've seen, movies, because I'm a woman, so I don't do this, but guys do. Maybe guys do, but like in movies, they're like, come on, let's take this thing outside, okay? Come on, let's take it outside. You want just you and me? Come on, let's go. Okay, so the guys, the guy's picking a fight. Come on, let's go take this outside, all right? And they go out in the alley, and what? Somebody loses, right? What is resolved at the end of that fight? Somebody is on the ground and they're bloodied, and somebody is walking away ready to go pick a fight with somebody else. You know who's walking away? The addiction. You know who's on the ground bloodied up? You, me. Because we went outside. Why did we go outside? Oh, because my pride, oh, he insulted me. He said I couldn't do it. He said I couldn't say no. I had to show him. I'm just going to go out in the back in the alley and prove to him that once I start, I can too stop. What the heck is that all about? Stop it. There is no fight if there's no fight. Here's what you say to the addiction when he says, come on, let's take this out back. No, I'm not interested in doing that. Thank you. No, if we go out in the back, I will lose, and I don't want to lose. No, I don't need to fight about this. There's no fight. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't have time for this right now. Do you see what I'm saying? There's no fight if there's no fight. If you engage your addiction, you will lose every time. If you don't engage your addiction, you will win every time. Don't you want to improve the odds? Isn't that something you'd want to do? Win every time? I kind of would. You win every time you say no. Do you understand that? Don't fight the guy that's egging you on, saying you can't do it, you're weak, you're a loser, you had a bad day today. Oh, poor you. Oh, I feel sad for you. You had a lot of sad things happen today. There was a lot of stress at work, money problems. Oh my gosh. You know what? That person looked at you funny. You look fat today, right? That's what your addiction does. Your addiction is standing there begging you to get outside in the alley the best way it knows how. And it's going to do that by plugging into all of the things that you want to fight. There's no reason to fight them. There's no reason to fight. And so that's why I'm saying when we talk about this is a huge battle for me, it's only a battle because you're fighting the battle. If you decide you're not going to fight anymore because you know you lose every time, then you'll win every time. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. That's me, again, flying without a net. And I don't know what time it is. I'm like trying to read my watch here. Let's see here. Oh, all right. I have time to kind of look and see what you guys are talking about here. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to lean in because, man, I'm tired of holding this phone up. It's so heavy. Okay. Hi, Mama. I'll see you in a few hours, okay? Hi, Jerry. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, but now the phone jumped. All right, let's see here. Put my glasses on. I did. All right. Hi, Nancy. Oh, I'm glad you're here live, too. Yay. Cute picture of you, by the way. Let's see here. And Janine is here all the way from New Zealand, one of my Kiwi friends. Hi, Janine. All right, everybody's saying hi. Bonnie, hi. How are you? I think you've joined me a few times. I'm so happy to have you back. All righty. And let's see, healthy food and exercise. Bummer. Don't like that answer. Yeah, I know, right? But not liking the answer doesn't change the reality of the answer, does it? Just because we don't like the answer doesn't mean we don't have to listen to the answer. Because we know where we end up every time we say, I don't like that answer, I'm going to do what I want to do. We get what we deserve. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. If we don't fight, then aren't we defeated? Okay, no. So I answered that, right? No, we win. Because we don't fight with something that we can't beat. You can't beat addiction. You can't. You can't logic your way into addiction. You can't sweet talk your way into addiction. You can't tell your addiction to calm down. You can't reason with addiction. You can't make addiction go away by saying that you're going to engage it and you're going to sit down and you're going to have a nice fireside chat with your addiction. It doesn't work that way. Addiction always wins when you engage it. Every time. So knowing that, how could we feel defeated when we're beaten by addiction? When we know we're going to lose every time? I think we're winners when we decide to put addiction in its place, which is to keep it in the ring and not set foot in the ring. Nobody said you had to go into the ring with your addiction and Akabono. Nobody, except you. So just logically, next time you're faced with something, whether it's cupcakes or donuts in the break room or, pizza, everybody's going out for pizza, whatever it is, just say, look, I'm not going to fight you because I lose every time. And I don't feel like losing. I feel like winning today. So no to pizza, because once I start, I don't stop every time. I don't need any more evidence. Those donuts in the break room in the pink box, my life is not going to be any better if I have them, but it sure is going to be worse once I start because I know I won't stop. Don't engage the donuts because the donuts always win. Don't engage the pizza because the pizza always wins. Don't engage the French fries or the chocolate shakes or the Cokes or the whatever, bread, whatever your, weak spot is, okay? You always lose if you engage with your addiction. You always lose. That's why I say you're not defeated if you don't fight. You're a winner if you choose not to fight something. You'll always lose. All right, so that's it. I'm going to let you guys go because I got to hit the freeway back to the office, and then I got to go see my mama after that. It's going to be a fun day, let me tell you. So thank you guys for being here. I hope this made a little bit of sense and gave you some courage. And for those of you who were wagging your finger at me and going, huh, or you had your hands on your hips going, huh, don't tell me not to take a pill, Carrie. You take a pill. You just take a chill pill there, Carrie. You don't know what I'm dealing with, okay? So just don't judge. Okay, for those of you who are doing that, all right, I hope I have talked you back off the ledge, okay? And that you understand that I'm really hoping that I can empower you to use the power you already have, which is logic, to say, okay, wait a minute. Right, why do I eat again? Is it because my blood sugar is low? Is it because I'm hungry? Not typically, and maybe only sometimes. So why is it then that I think a pill is going to solve all of those other reasons I eat? Oh, right, that's not logical. Yeah, okay, so what do I do about that? I have to, if I had surgery, I use that tool. If I haven't had surgery, I get involved with a healthy eating program. And I start doing that exercise that I hate, right? Okay? We start doing the things that we need to do to deal with the things that are eating us up. And that might mean therapy, okay? Counseling. That might mean, if you have an addiction problem, going to OA, Overeaters Anonymous, or AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, a 12-step program, okay? When you do that, when you admit that you have a problem, when you admit that you need help, that doesn't make you weak at all. That makes you, if you ask me, it makes you smart. And it makes you a winner. So that's about it. I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for being here, as always. You make my heart very happy. Boy, tomorrow for Valentine's Day, I wonder what I'm going to talk about. Well, I'll tell you right now, I love you guys very much. And I hope you love you too. I'm so thankful that you are here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please share this with people who might benefit. Please share this with people who may not realize that they have more power than they thought they had. Okay? And hey, rewatch it yourself. All right, guys, I will sign off now, and I will remind you all to have courage, seek peace, embrace joy, and above all, live. Don't fight your recovery. Remember, you can't stop feeding what's eating you. If you don't know what's eating you, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.